Let me welcome you to the Smokebox. Windows up, couple in rotation. Hot boxed out about 3 or 4 faces.
This is a Smokebox live. Right here I got my man Paul Wall. Excuse me for the shitty intro on this joint right here, but here we go. My man Paul Wall in the Smokebox once again. This is one of my family members right here. This is my peoples, so it's always good to have my man in the box. You keep it moving with the music, you keep it moving with the cannabis culture. You be dodging shit all day, baby. You know what I'm saying? I gotta give you props because, oh man, this is not going good. This live shit ain't going good, but we're gonna keep it moving.
This is gonna be the Smokebox bloopers.
Smokebox bloopers, yeah. Well, you know, we try to do the live shit, that's why, you know.
As we keep it live, we keep it real, so it's authentic. You know, they know what time it is.
Yeah. So, you know, we just came off of the Blazers Cup just this weekend. And, you know, I gotta say, you know, salute to everybody at the Blazers Cup. Salute to Tommy Chong. I mean, it was a great event. There was a lot of shit going on there that just ended up being, like, bigger than I think anyone expected.
Definitely,
hands down. How'd you feel about it? How'd it go?
Man, it was
over
great.
In your neck of the woods down there?
Man, one thing I noticed too, I don't know if it's just what's going on with things being passed in the legislature, but I noticed there's a lot of people from Texas this time that was there.
Yeah,
a lot of people from Texas. So it was you know, Texas people always travel anyway because the way it's so lax out here compared to in Texas. Yeah, you know, this is a like destination dream vacation for a lot of people around the world to come to LA or come to California and just smoke. You know what I'm saying? So this definitely is there's a lot of people there from Texas. We had a great turnout though, great time at our booth. Everything was just, we had a great time. Did
you have a chance to walk like the whole grounds?
I didn't.
I walked the whole grounds and I was tripping because, like, you know, I know Blazers Cup is a relatively new event, and I know that the numbers this year weren't like last year. They like really stepped it up. And I walked into you know, the VIP area, which was done very nice. I walked into the other building that, you know, that we were in the Damas building with all the other, you know, with the groups of people that were in there, you know, vendors there. And man, every place, I mean, everywhere you walk, even the outside area, there wasn't like, you know, you go to some events and it's like pockets of people. You know what I'm saying? This shit was like,
it was thick,
cracking, you know, off the hook from top to bottom the whole time.
It was thick. I was wondering that too, whether it was just where we were at our booth. Like, was it booth placement or what? Why we got so much? Because usually at the events we always seem to be like way in the corner somewhere, which would be cool because we got like, it seemed like we end up having like our own type of whole section. But at the same time, we don't never be in the cracking spots. So this time, it was like, damn, well, are we just in the proper spot?
Y'all were positioned in a great spot, I gotta say.
It was great.
And for y'all that don't know, if y'all don't know, and y'all ain't in the know, you know, Paul Wall be in the cannabis space along with Satellite, OG, and that group. So, you know, they had a popping ass booth jumping off down there because I stopped by there.
Thank you, man.
You know, I took a picture of you and put it up on my IG for that right there.
My boy.
You know,
got my lights up real quick. Yes, sir.
I gotta say this though, man. You know, the shit that you and our brother Bash got twisted in some time ago, man. I'm glad to see that y'all fucking got out of that shit unscathed and. You know, it's actually setting a precedent, I think, in terms of how they looking at shit now.
Right, man. Right when it happened too, it was a turnover in the district attorney in Houston. Right after we got arrested, so the new district attorney, she implemented some new laws too, where you can be riding with up to 4 ounces, and if you get pulled over or caught or something, you know, all you get is a ticket. You gotta just go to a class or something like that. It's just real, not like what it used to be, where they would take you to jail.
Straight up jail, like off the top.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like mandatory time. You know what I'm saying? Like a minimum or some shit like that. I remember back in the days, it was like 10 years for like a roach.
They treat weed like the same way they would treat meth, crack, heroin. That's the same way they used to treat weed.
Yeah.
So it's crazy.
So it's a step in the right direction, though.
For sure.
And that happened because of y'all.
Man,
That happened because of y'all, though. That like that they've changed it, in that fashion, so that you ain't putting innocent people in jail, because that shit is.
Yeah, that was crazy. I'm glad our situation too worked out. We got no bill, no indictment. We completely innocent. All charges were dropped. So
hell yeah.
They were trying to they try to give us life. That's what it said, life, 5 to life.
We saw that, man. We was rallying for y'all down here.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
You know how it is.
The support went a long way too, man, because at the same time, there's a lot of people that turn their back on us. I was happy to see it caught up, so man, definitely, man. Thank you for that, bro.
You and Bash are family, man, always. So, whenever y'all need our support, we down for you all day. Now, like, what was the highlight of the Blazers Cup to you, like what you saw from that?
Man, definitely the turnout of the people, I think. Like I said, a lot of people from Texas being there. I didn't get to walk around. The only thing I had to do was just stay. We just had to satellite.
Yeah, I mean, they
all day,
came to you though.
Yeah, it was dope, man. We had this good ass, big ass, actual bat size blunt roll by our boy Iron Chef Chris. He wrote it was we put I think a QP in there, and it was lit. Super lit. We had a World Series bat. Hey.
Crazy, man. Now, obviously I gotta ask you what you're working on now, because I mean you got a list of things, man. You're one of them dudes who just
stay working.
You stay working. You got the jewelry popping, you got the music popping, you got the cannabis lane popping.
Yeah. For sure. Well, with Satellite, we got our pre-roll packs right now. We dropping. We really pushing those.
I saw those yesterday. I got me a pack. I got to crack it open. But show the people what the pack looks like.
Yeah, man. We got our pre-roll packs.
That's right.
They come like this and other than that, we got a lot of gear too with it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of hella new gear. But on the music tip, I got a lot of new projects coming too, man. I got an album called Bounce Backs Over Setbacks, and that kind of I had a different album prepared to drop. But when the hurricane hit Houston and Texas, it kind of like
changed the whole
So the
vibe of it, right?
Exactly. So the music is more about like struggle music and overcoming the struggle, and just the music that goes along with it, just inspiring type of music or stuff that'll get you off your ass and go grind, make you realize that the setbacks come, but you gotta always bounce back. You gotta keep pushing. You gotta get up and keep going with it. So that's that.
I think you set a great example with shit like that, because in the time where a lot of people are making music that don't really mean shit.
Yeah.
You're making some shit that affected your city, your state, where you come from, and showing like the people that look up to you that you give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people would just turn a blind eye and just keep making the music they make it because that's what sells and works. But you got lanes where you're making yours, so it shows the responsibility as a mature artist at that point. You know what I'm saying? So salute to that shit, dog. You know what I'm saying? When can we expect that one?
Before the end of the year, for sure. So we're gonna have that before the end of the year sometime.
Well, you gotta drop the video with us at BREALTV. So we'll drop that shit, exclusive style. You know what I'm saying? Make it happen.
That's a bet.
Real heavy. You know what I'm saying? Did you see Tommy Chong at the Blazers?
Man, I didn't. But I saw Cheech at the World Series.
Oh, you saw Cheech at the World Series?
In Houston at one of the games. I seen him walk and I said, "Oh, gee, what it do? Smoke something with your boy." But he said he's smoking right now at the moment. Maybe he thought I had some trash, so he was like, "Nah, you might, what I'm saying." But nah, I was like, "Come on, man."
From what I know from him is that he smokes. He smokes, but it's now and then.
Yeah.
He doesn't smoke all the time.
And of course, I ain't trying to be all up in people's business too. If you smoke, that's your business, that's your privacy. Some of us put it out there. I put it out there to let people know. I'm not ashamed of it. Some people though, for their businesses or their jobs or their neighbors or their kids' parents, they don't want people to know their kids' teachers or whatever. That's your business, that's your privacy. You don't got to put it out there. So, but sure. So, whatever you do, that's your business. But hey, I definitely wanted to smoke one with the OG. Man.
Hey, man. So I was walking, like I said, I was walking around, right? And I walked into this section where I saw this line of people, like a meet and greet was going down, like a chief and greet. Because that's what we do.
That's what we do.
There's meet and greets, and there's chief and greets, you understand, you know what I'm saying? So we was doing the walk around while he was doing his chief and greet, I guess, and he was stoned. Right, I seen him, and I wanted to say what's up to him, so I walked over, and I sat next to the legend, and he says, "Isn't this great?" I said, "This shit is awesome," because it's great that you could do what you do. Well, I mean, we could do what we love, and blah blah blah, right? And I'm like, hell yeah. I said, "You're Santa Claus up in here, let me sit on your lap and make a wish."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just fucking around with him.
Yeah.
Made him laugh, dog. It was funny,
up.
but he was stoned like a motherfucker. I could tell he was chiefing and greeting for a minute, dog.
Yeah,
Did you do any chief and greets, or you were just
Yeah, we did it at our booth. On Sunday we lit up the bat. It was like I said, rolled by my boy Iron Chef Chris. We put a QP of satellite in there. We lit that up on Sunday night, right at like around 4:20. But other than that, we just posted up, out there grinding, hustling, having a good time, man. Having a hell of a good time, man. I had a long weekend coming before this, just traveling, doing other things. We doing a lot back home too, man.
For real.
With the hurricane, we got a lot of relief things. We got, it's Christmas time. We got some toy drives coming up, all that. So, make sure you stay posted to my Facebook, Instagram, so you can see what we're doing if you want to support any of those causes. But, other than that, man, I've been a hell of busy. I've been looking forward to coming out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Because, I smoke. We do our thing, but ain't nothing like coming out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Coming to. You know what I'm saying? To Mecca out here and just, getting it in, smoking, man.
It's the array of flavors.
Right.
It's the array of flavors.
Everything, the vibe, the air density is so humid in Texas, and it's not out here. So even when you smoke everything, you just feel better. I've been looking forward to this, man. So I couldn't wait to come out here, man. It was every bit of what I was looking forward to. Shout out to the Blazers Cup, man. I can't wait to come back next time too.
What was it like? Did any flavors out there impress you?
There's a few new ones. This one from the Bay, I think, called Runts. I think he's from Sacramento, somewhere up there, man. But it was a nice flavor. That's something new I seen. So shout out to Runts.
I gotta look at some of the names of the samples that people gave me, because there was so many I couldn't really pinpoint. But I gotta tell you, man, there was some fucking awesome flavors up in there.
That's one thing I love, like, being who we are. A lot of times, excuse me, people want to, they want to share with us their new product.
Their shit.
So I can't wait when we get home to look in the goodie bag, all the samples we got, see everything we got. So shout out to everybody that give us some free samples, baby. We don't just throw that shit away. We do look at that.
No,
shit.
we look
test
at
it out.
No, listen, what I learned to do. Yeah, it's not like music. They give us music.
Yeah.
You give us a CD. It's hard to listen to that
when
shit.
You mean like, hey, here's my demo, and it's a joint. It's like, okay, I'm gonna check it out.
But so, like, walking around like I used to walk around with no bags or anything like that. And before you know it, I got a handful of shit.
Yeah.
So like this time around, I figured, okay, I'm gonna have a strategy about it, because I know people want to let me test their shit.
Right.
So I just had a homie carry a backpack, and I emptied out the backpack to make sure there was nothing in there, because
you
don't want shit in there.
You gotta maximize the room.
Because I know when I walk around one of these cannabis people want me to try this shit out. So man, I started with an empty backpack, man. I walked around twice, and that shit got filled both times, just ridiculous. And there was some crazy flavors of flour and concentrates in there. And when we do the Dr. Green Thumb show, which is also live at www.BREALTV and Facebook Live, we will show you those flavors, and we'll tell you what they are. And
something I've been waiting for somebody to do is just come with a flour or concentrate called Boone's Farms.
Boone's Farms, yeah. I think they would get sued though.
I figure they would, but everything else, they got all these other names. Yeah. They might as well.
What's the craziest name you came across on this one? Because they do be having some way the fuck out names.
The Runts, when I saw the Runts,
the Runts
is a cross between, I can't remember what it is. I think Bassine said Biscotti, or maybe
Biscotti's good.
Skittles and Biscotti, or Skittles and July. It's something he said, but it was the flavor was dope. It was like, okay, this is something nice. Yeah, but I've been waiting to see somebody gonna come with that Boone's Farm or what, man.
Yeah, somebody gonna come with that Boone's Farm. But I did have some shit called Juicy Fruit.
Yeah,
that was really good. I was like,
That sound like a good name. You know, a lot of the names too, when you hear the name, man, I gotta say, man, you know, it's something. It's so capitalistic. Some people will just put some bullshit with a name, but I haven't really been seeing that. Like with all of the like crazy names and things, they're usually paired with something that does have a good flavor.
It's much better than it used to be. People ain't lying on their shit no more. Like before, they would name it something crazy exotic, and it was just some bullshit that somebody else had down the street. It's the same exact thing. These days, it's like some, you know, it's some actually connoisseur grade shit.
Shout out to the growers,
and shout out to those growers, man, who fucking grow for the connoisseurs, because we definitely appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? So, hey man, I wanted to take the time to thank you for chopping it up on another Smokebox. You know what I'm saying? I know you're a busy man. You got to get through the city and shit. We've been blazing knees on the Funky Phil Tips as we always do. You can check them out, funkyphiltips.com. Follow them on IG. Follow, you know, everything we do. Let them know where to find you, dog, and the Satellite OG and all that.
Yeah, at Satellite Supply, at Satellite OG, at Powerwall, baby. You know I got that field tip on mine too, baby. You know I put a field tip on a leaf every time. You know my blunt got grills too.
I got, you know what? I got a special one coming for you, dog. You're gonna appreciate this one, dog.
Yes, sir.
It's been another Smokebox. We want to thank you for you know, watching and all that. For all y'all watching on YouTube, leave your comments, subscribe to the channel, fuck with my man Paul Wall always. For y'all watching on Facebook Live, thank you for watching. Watch the Dr. Green Thumb Show, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, coming up in just a little bit. Peace the fuck out from the box.
Let me welcome you to the Smokebox. Windows up, couple in rotation. Hot boxed out about 3 or 4 faces.
Alright, we're gonna help him out. I'm gonna help you out with those cables right there, 1 second.
Smokies in. How to turn it? Yeah, it's cool.
Hey, yeah, what's up now?